talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
I'm not talking. I'm not talking unless y'all giving me likes, commenting, and subscribing. You hear me? Okay. Well, hey, B. Listen, I came to talk to you guys real quick about some Nikki Baby, honey. First of all, it's primarily about Miss Nikki Baby. We have to get into it. Now, y'all know Miss Nikki Baby found herself caught in one triangle dealing with that baby daddy Jello and that now girlfriend of his, Miss Rashida. Well, listen, we're going to tap back into them in just a second, all right? Because they got some drama of their own. However, what I do want us to get into is Nikki Baby and this guy named Mazy and his supposed girlfriend, Miss, what is it? Nicole of some sort. Let me make sure that I get her name right. Diana. So sorry. Not Nicole, but Diana. So we have to tap into them for a second. Now, first of all, y'all know Nikki Baby came to us a while ago, like sometime in February. Ooh, actually, I feel like it was the week of Valentine's Day when she came out to let everybody know, like, hey, me and Jello broke up or whatever the case is. He hasn't seen his kids in like 2 weeks or whatever. He told me that he may have gotten another woman pregnant. He doesn't want to be with me anymore. He wants to move forward with this other woman. And this came like 2 months after Nikki Baby just gave birth to his second child. So that's a whole lot of messy within itself that you would play your baby mama out like that, knowing she just had birth, just gave birth to your child. All right. Now, if you leave it up to Jello and you leave it up to Rashida, they're both feeling like Nikki Baby's not telling the full story because it seems like they're trying to play it out as though Miss Nikki Baby and Jello may have been done with each other prior to all of that going down. So I don't know. But it's definitely been troubles over there in the water with Nikki Baby and this whole fiasco. So, she's kind of been in this space, in my opinion, where she's kind of been flexing, like on some, you know what I'm saying? I could get anybody that I want. Okay. And the bag is still with me. Like what we really talking about. So Nikki Baby has been like really in her bag and she's just been hanging out, you know what I'm saying, doing her. She's like, I'm back to the streets I go, because that's what it is. Okay, so she's just out here hanging out, and it is kind of giving a little bit that she wants to make Jello jealous. Now, granted, I don't think Jello cares high key about anything Nikki's over there doing on her page, and that's just my assumption. But he could potentially care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe if Rashida's getting on his nerves at all, he might look back and care a little bit about what Nikki got going on. I don't know, but I would want to believe he doesn't care. But anywho, Miss Nikki Baby has been on some energy like, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me flex, look at me do this, look at me do that, right? So she ends up hanging out with a guy named Mazy. They were all at the basketball game, kicking it, hanging out, or whatever, all right? And then when she made that post about them hanging out, it said something like two rich friends kicking it, or whatever the case is. So she was very clear to say that they were friends initially. Okay. I'm just telling y'all that what she said. Initially, she said, two rich friends kicking it. Now, the girlfriend ended up coming out trying to expose. So we have to get up, or I don't know who she is to Mazy, okay? Now, she believes that she's the girlfriend. Now, does Mazy believe that? Now, she saved his number in her phone as Mazy husband with a heart emoji, all right? So it looks like they're just having some conversation here. He's sending her a series of text messages. She's calling him a liar after it was exposed that he was hanging out with Nikki Baby. All right. Goes on to say, "You're embarrassing AF," is what she posted, along with the screenshots of their messages. All right. She says, "You just told me today you want me to retire and settle down. But a few hours later, you were sitting courtside with Nikki after you sat there and took her baby daddy's side." Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, when did he take the baby daddy side? Because to me, that's crazy. Because Nikki Baby, if you knew this man took the baby daddy side, like, why is you even hanging out with this man at all? All right. Goes on to say that you accused her of being a whore and said he had every right to leave her with a newborn baby. Like, girl, first of all, ma'am, and you over here crashing out too, while you're over here talking, see, ain't nobody right in this situation. While you're over here dragging Nikki Baby, I feel like you should put that mirror up to yourself just a little piece, and that's just my personal opinion. And I say that because why would you even want to continue to rock out with this man after he stood up here and convinced you that he was right? that Jello was right to leave this lady with a newborn baby. If he has that type of mentality about their situation, I wouldn't be too surprised if he felt that way about you should you have a child by him. But okay. So then she goes on to say, you're beyond disgusting and desperate. You're sick, knowing she just went through a traumatic situation and just had a baby. You still went for her while you're still in a relationship just for clout to make money, okay, off your cap lifestyle. Oh, wow. She said it's sick. All right. So we have all these messages and stuff. I love you or whatever. I'm so happy to be with you again. I love you. I don't want us to fight anymore or hurt each other. Ooh, so y'all already got a toxic relationship. Okay, child, it's too much going on. So I guess to make you jealous or make you feel away or get the very reaction that he's getting from you, he decides to go and link up with Nikki Baby. And that's the vibe that is given as well. It's given that Nikki Baby linked up with him in an effort to make her ex/baby daddy jealous. And he linked up with Nikki Baby to make you jealous. It's just a mess. The people need to get their life together, okay? So she goes on to continue to show more messages where this man says, Diana, I love you. I want to marry you, but you don't understand it. I have to move around as well. I can't be up under you all effing day. Ooh, you have to learn how to trust me. I love you. Let me work my money. When we get together, SHI can be a movie. And that girl, I don't even try to follow her. Honestly, I love you, but I have to move around, babe. SHI is booming right now. I don't stop you from making your money and doing your OnlyFans, so don't stop me neither. Ooh. So I guess him being around Miss Nikki Baby is just a play, and it's just giving a little bit of coin for him. She says, please stop. She goes on to say, please stop. You really just moving how you want. I don't care. I'll just come grab my things and I can go do the same thing as you. You want to be shady? Go do that on your own. I'm not entertaining that SHI no more. At this point, it's my fault for trusting you. Okay, it is. It is a piece of your fault. She goes on to say he also said he was on Pop the Balloon only because they paid him and thought it was good exposure. Child, not you got a clout of a man. This is crazy. Mazy goes on to say, I ain't cheating on nobody. How am I cheating if I'm not with you? Child. Not you sat up here, Mazy, and said you wasn't with the woman only for her to show text messages talking about how much you love her and stuff. But y'all know NIGGAs will play these games with you. So she goes on to say, we're not together, Mazy. We're not together. But you was crashing out over Future? Ooh, girl, Future always in some stuff, ain't it? I don't care what the hell. I'm blaming Future for everything. You know how y'all like to sit up there and blame Queen Naija for everything? Y'all need to start blaming Future for everything because Future is caught up in some. I don't care what it is. Future is in it. Okay? You was just crashing out over Future? Yeah, I blame Future. We weren't just looking for apartments in Miami to move there. You didn't just tell me earlier today that you wanted to settle down and get married? But we not together, Mazy. Okay, remember that when you're blowing up my phone crying for me to come back. Remember that now. She also goes on to say, but we not together, Mazy, okay? Remember that when you blowing up my phone, crying, trying to come back. We not together, but you lying to me saying you on a boys trip with William. Or no, she says you're on a boys trip. Okay, William, do what you do best. Go cap online. All right. She says you really thought blocking me from your IG story, I wasn't gonna find out. You really that delusional? Ooh, I don't even know who a Mazy and a Diana is. That's crazy. But they're connected to Miss Nikki Baby, so we gotta talk about it. So goes on to say, when I left you last time, I should have never taken you back. All these lies. Wow. Mazy, you the male version of Gorgeous Doll, delusional and clout chasing. I don't know you, child. And one Future just in some SHI with Gorgeous Doll when he sat up there and told that girl he didn't know her. But when she called the phone, Future answered on the first ring. I just need people to just take it slow. Just take it slow. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, y'all need to get a little John Legend in y'all life, just a little bit. Okay, can we take it slow? So she's exposing Mazy for wanting to marry her, saying how much he has been in love with her, and him denying that he was ever with her, so he can't be cheating on nobody. And I'm kind of glad she is exposing him. But honestly, you're crashing out, ma'am, the exact way he wants you to. This is the reaction he wants from you. Honestly, you crashing out like this only if he's a clout chaser and you're going to get him in the blogs in some fashion, and now it's tied to Nikki Baby, you're doing exactly what it is that he wants, helping him get the clout that he has been desiring. So let's get over to Nikki Baby, because of course she has some words for Nikki, honey. Okay. Ooh, child. Now, first of all, before we even get into that, let me see. Which one was it? Was it this one? Yes. Nikki says, I'm single, y'all. It's no tea for real. Like, y'all, it's no tea. Big mama outside having a time. That's it. All right. She's like, I don't know what these folks got going on. That has nothing to do with me. But I guess, honey, y'all let me know if y'all feel like, y'all want to drag Nikki, because Nikki was over here feeling like, well, really, when the situation went down with Nikki and Jello Ball, like LiAngelo, she did not say too much of anything to the new girl. She didn't really say anything to that woman. She just pretty much was on his head top. That woman came out calling her a racist and saying different things about her in my personal. So she came out doing the absolute most. So now she wanted to come and say, but I'm the villain. Yes, ma'am, you still are. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Two things can be true. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You are still the villain. All right. You are still the villain at the end of the day. You are highly aware of the situation and the way that you got online and did all that big talking like Nikki Baby. Like, when a lot of the information you probably got from the baby daddy, yeah, you still a villain. And Nikki could be a villain in this situation that she got on her own, this other threesome she got going on, but you are the villain in the other situation, okay? For sure. So let's get into what this woman had to say to Miss Nikki Baby. She says, girl, you are a hypocrite. The fact that you still engaging with this man after I've proven that he was my man is shameful. Just last week you were playing the victim. Now you're the villain in somebody else's relationship. I might cry now and take a long time to heal, but you're the type of woman that deserved the abusive manipulator and deadbeat father Mazy is. Oh my. This is difficult, because I don't know if Nikki Baby knew about her or not, but it is given, I guess, according to this young lady, she feels like she's a villain in the story. But it's kind of difficult when the villain in the story for me is the man that you with, because you already said that he was a clout chaser. You listed a lot of negative things about him and the things that he said about her, but you're still fucking with him. That got me looking at you like, huh, girl? And then you go on to say that he's an abusive manipulator and a deadbeat father. So why would you want to be with a man like that, marry a man like that? Why would you want to? Are you okay? Okay. It seems like he's more of the problem than her, but we're gonna keep going. And then the difference, once again, I have to let people know, I feel like Nikki Baby did not come at the last woman, Rashida. She did not come at that lady. That lady was coming at her. I also feel like unless I see something different, Nikki Baby ain't even been coming for this young lady here. It seems like she's still been on the head top of Jello, which is a bit funny, but let's keep going. So the girl goes on to say the audacity to play victim online, then pop out in public hurting another woman the same way you claim they did you is pathetic and shameful. Your behavior confirms your baby daddy isn't lying about anything he say. Ooh. She says Mazy was right. You are a hoe and you deserve being left the way your baby daddy left you. Oh my. If you're going to steal someone else's man, learn to keep him in check. Please tell your man to stop texting me while he's right next to you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, cute Sheree. She says, she says, please tell your man to stop texting me while he's right next to you. She never said that was her man. She actually said two rich friends hanging out or whatever it was that she made the post about. That was what she said originally. So she never claimed him as her man. Then goes on to say that we will talk about it later. She says, like we always do, there is no later. You deserve him, and I want you to keep him. She says, control your your clout chaser, Mazy. Child, this is crazy. Is Love and Hip Hop Hollywood coming back? Like, is this show on are they filming? Cause y'all turning up over there in Hollywood, honey. I thought that the Fires was over there turning it up, but y'all is getting a blazing for sure. All right. So then she goes on to say the SHI you going through and you playing with someone else's man, now ex, you a real actress, Nikki Baby. Child, that's crazy. 150,000 on the wrist, babe. Oh, 150,000 on the wrist for babe. So I guess he's present. This is all giving clout chasing. I guess. I mean, is you taking it, Nikki? See, now y'all got me thinking I don't believe SHI y'all be putting out here. So the girl says, not him recycling the watch he got me. At this point, y'all both super desperate for online attention. I thought I was taking the L out here, but you took the cake. And she asked Nikki Baby. So y'all gotta let me know y'all thoughts, because y'all may feel like Nikki Baby is the villain. Nikki Baby is the problem. But I'm also feeling like, girl, Dana, or whatever your name is, Diana, Dana, whatever, Diana, if you know your man is all about clout and he pulling the stunt using the same exact watch and he's recycling stuff, then you gotta know that he's doing these antics for social media to hype himself up, to attach himself to Nikki Baby, because right now all eyes are on her, considering the fact that she is also with LiAngelo Ball. So it's just like a little piece of cloutish, and Nikki Baby is going along with it, but I don't think she's messing with that man at all. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts about it, okay? Let's keep going. So then they show messages. She says, you acted like you didn't know he was in a relationship, but you commented on the blogs yesterday. You were crying, playing victim when you went through the same last week. Mazy was right. You a hoe and you deserve what happened to you. So Nikki responds to her and says, hi, love. I think you're a beautiful girl. I didn't know anything about your relationship. I don't understand why you're directing this energy towards me when I literally had no clue. The social media SHI is immature. You can literally hit me up. We're grown. Now, Nikki, I'm gonna have to clock you there, girl. Don't say that the social media stuff is immature when you have also contributed and participated to immature social media stuff. Okay, don't try to act big woman, big grown woman now. Don't try to act like a grown woman now, Bookie. So then the girl says, thanks for the compliment, but let's not be fake now. Ooh. Thanks for the compliment, but let's not be fake now. I know that's motherfucking right, girl. Okay, listen, I'm gonna have to put that on a shirt. Scoot back up off me. Thanks for the compliment, but let's not be fake now. Period. Because I heard that you was talking about her. Okay? Uh-uh. Oh, baby, I'm gonna take that. That's taken. That's taken, Miss Day. Miss Day Day. That's taken, girl. Period. All right. We have mutual friends who reached out to you before I went public, and you responded with, he's just your friend. But he got his arm all across your thighs after finding out he in a relationship. Ooh. Oh, I ain't see that now. You not only got confirmation, you seen the blogs. It's too late to pretend that you didn't know. I don't know what type of lies he feeding you, and you're believing everything. I'm not no bitter ex or his friend or his assistant or someone he used to talk to. Here are the texts from yesterday and today. I understand he wants the clout bad. So if you don't know what he's telling her, then why is you all on her head top as if she's still in your man when she came out the gate saying that they was just friends, and she's telling you she didn't know, but you're telling her she did know, and then now you saying you don't know what he's feeding her. Obviously he feeding her lies if he's feeding the public lies, pretending, faking, acting like he got it like that when he over there recycling watches. Like, I just really feel like the issues with it, like, get your man, okay? So then she goes on to say, if you buy your girl a Cartier Rolex or AP, do better. $150,000 or better on the wrist, or shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, but this is not screaming clout chaser. Let me zoom in on that. What y'all said? This is not screaming clout chaser. Then I don't if this is not screaming clout chaser, then I don't know what is. I've been with you for a year and a half, and your penny pension cheap as was complaining about rent and flights for us. You didn't buy that watch for her, you bought it for you so people can see you. You only knew the BM for a few days. Now you that thirsty for your 10 seconds of fame. Once he mad at you, he's going to ask for it back. But you said that he bought, so did he buy the watch for you or for him, Miss Day Day? Because you saying that he bought the watch for him. You didn't buy that watch for her. You bought it for you. But then you say he gave it to you and then he taking it back. So who did he buy it for? I don't know. What y'all got? Y'all, this is a mess here. Okay. So they going back and forth, and she showing all the messages. He telling her to move on. Ain't nobody telling you to stay with me, girl. When you hear that from a man, please get the hell on. The respect is just not there, and you staying in the situation is not going to make him respect you any more than what he does, girl. Let him float on. Understand? I'm at the hair salon, Mazy. I already paid them. If he says, if I'm paying for your hair for it, then dummy. Ooh, well, I need my money back. So, oh, okay, got you. So he was telling her to get her money back. She said she had the hair salon. She already paid them. He wondering why he paying for her hair, and he want his money back. She says, "Well, I need all my time back that I spent on you." I know that's motherfucker. Let me say it, Miss Day Day, Miss Diana, whatever her name is. She quick with it, honey. I know that's right. She is quick. All right. He says, "Say less." She says, "You're such a bitch talking to me like that." He said, "Enjoy your day." She said, "Stop acting like a girl and start acting like a man." Woo, child. Whew. This is a mess. You don't want to see me. You don't want to see me with someone. No, you don't want to see me. Someone else will. Okay. He talking about wasting money. She tells him he got community DICK. Child. After 3-4 months, he switched up so quick. LOL. Enjoy Nikki while it lasts. I wasn't after his money. I effed up and put up with his SHI. Y'all is going crazy out here. So let me hop over here to Nikki Baby page, right? So that's what's going on with Nikki Baby and this whole situation. And the people is just cutting up. And they just, y'all, I have to know your thoughts. She done called Miss Nikki Baby out. She done added Nikki Baby. I don't even think Nikki Baby has really responded to her for real, for real. But I do want to hop over on her page because, and there's another page I wanted to check out too, because what was it? Was it this page? Because Jello did come out and he had some stuff to say or whatever. And I want us to get into what Jello had to say. Because he had left a comment. He was responding to somebody. Let's see. We are going to get that up at some point. Okay. Okay, now listen. So this is where somebody said, "Okay, Nikki, I was on your side, but now you're doing the same thing your baby daddy doing. That means Mazy was already in the picture, maybe. I don't know." Listen, that's if she really, because again, what I got from it for me, what I got from it is that they both using each other, they both friends, and I'm getting that they trying to make the other person mad. But granted, it could be Nikki hunching on that lady man. Okay, could be. So Jello responds to this. He says, "I'm not reacting to SHI. I just clear the air up a little for the dumb hoes with assumptions." All right, this is what he had to say. Child. So when y'all did all of this trying to make it appear as though y'all trying to make people jealous, it actually kind of backfired a little piece. But let's keep going. So which one is it? Are we here? This is where we are. Okay. Yes. That's where I was. I was going over here to Nikki Baby's page. Okay, so let's go to Nikki Baby's page. So in her page, this is what she had to say. She was on old buddy's head. Okay. She said she was finna have a ball. She says you and your feelings more than you making money, honey. Now, I don't know if that was for the girl or because that could have been for the Mazy's girl, or if that could have been for him, for Jello. So then she says, "My baby daddy saw the amazing mom I was and made me a dad too. So thoughtful of him." She says, "You the best. Appreciate you." Because according to Nikki Baby, he hasn't seen the kids in a few weeks. So she says, "I forgot you was with your YNs every day." Now, remember, I came to y'all with that video where Jello says that he was with his young niggas every day because somebody asked him about being with his kids. And that's what Jello said. "Nah, man, I be with my young niggas every day." Matter of fact, let's pull that up real quick. Let's hear what he had to say about that.
Craziest shit you done seen or heard motherfucker say?
Shit. Craziest shit that I don't like. The most shit I don't like is when niggas try to say I'm like a deadbeat pops or something. Because I be with my young niggas every day, for real. I've raised them up. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of shit be misleading sometimes.
Yeah.
And, other things too. Everybody say something. But I don't get too worked up for it. I don't be mad over the net.
Okay.
I really don't go on my shit.
That's respect.
I just do a performance and put my phone down and hang out with the gang. See what's happening.
The craziest shit.
And I will say, Jello do for the most part. From when I used to watch the show Ball in the Family. I hate that show is gone. Like, y'all got too much going on in all y'all lives that y'all have to bring this show back. I don't care what streaming platform. Y'all need to figure it out. And y'all need to bring it back and get all the baby mamas involved, okay? Because I would much rather see Zoe's baby mama over on that show with y'all versus seeing her over on Basketball Wives. And I'd rather see Nikki Baby over there too. So Zeus, I hate it. And I don't even really want Zeus Network to produce it. But y'all need to find somebody and get the cameras up on the Ball family. Y'all need to go back to Facebook or something and feed the people. So that's where he said that he be with his YNs every day. So that's what Nikki was referencing. He said he don't like when people refer to him as a deadbeat, but I mean, child. Let's keep going, because according to Nikki, that's what it's giving. She says, I forgot you was with your YNs every day. We pushing 6 weeks. Your kids ain't hear from you yet. Diabolical. Exit the chat. Woo. Ooh, she talk. Ooh, so now she's bragging on her money because she's trying to let him know, like, your money can't compete with my money because I got longer money than you. Okay, because y'all know Nikki comes from a rich family herself. All right. Child, she says this ain't that little rap money. This that real money. No puppy. She don't want no puppy. She want a big dog, okay? So it's giving no puppy. This the big dog, baby. Baby, listen, I'm hollering. Motherfuckers really tweaking real life. No cap. Jeez Louise. Now, y'all should not be over here acting like this. Child, I can't. Oh, let me get that off for YouTube. Get me. I see I got a lot of people in their feelings, as she goes on to say. All right, so that's that. I feel like when she says she got a lot of people in her feelings, in their feelings, I feel like she's talking about the new girl Rashida when she says, "But I'm the villain." Of course, she's talking about Mazy's ex, and then of course she's talking about her own baby daddy because he came down to the social media to, defend himself or whatever. So this is what happened. So he says, "Quit that soft sympathy SHI. Nobody was in my shoes, but everyone can paint their own picture of me. LOL. I paid for the most SHI in my life when I was with her. IDK, when y'all thought she was paid." Excuse me. Hi. Listen, Mr. Jello. We knew that Nikki was paid for me. And people, y'all can hate Nikki all y'all want to. Y'all can be mad at Nikki all y'all want to. That is your personal. That has nothing to do with me. Okay? For me, I knew Nikki was paid years ago. And I also knew Nikki was paid when your daddy sat up there in that interview and he highlighted how much he likes and respects Nikki Baby because she can handle her own financially. Okay, so I don't know. You know what? We can flashback for a second. Let's flashback. All right, so we're gonna flash back over here, and let me get them off the screen and get on the screen who we're talking about here. All right, and I'm not gonna show the video because they be a little shaky about their content, so we're just gonna play the audio over here so that you guys can hear what the dad had to say about Nikki Baby, since he's asking when did she have coin.
You said your sons will never meet a nice woman during their NBA career.
Yes.
Jello recently had a baby with Nikki Baby
Yes.
from Love and Hip Hop, who I've interviewed before.
Yes. Oh, you have?
I have.
Wow.
I've interviewed everybody.
My man.
15 years, man.
Yeah.
Her mom was actually there during the interview.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice
yeah.
lady.
I like her.
Nice lady.
I like her.
You're now a grandpa.
Yes.
How does it feel?
You know what? Being a grandpa, I'm not like my mom and dad, Tina's mom and dad. I'm building a brand, so I can't sit at home and be retired and be like, hey, these grandkids like that. So I'm a different type of grandpa. But LaVello, that's his name. He got me.
Oh, that's your grandkid?
That's my grandkid's name.
It's still going on,
yeah,
the whole L thing.
Yeah, so we call him Velo for his nickname.
Okay.
But I never thought I'd be, because I'm kind of hard, and, I didn't think I'd be taking my phone showing pictures of my grandson. But it's my first grandson.
Yeah.
And when I hold him, 2 or 3 hours go by so fast.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was going to be like that because I'm still doing my thing, but it's my first grandson. Lonzo had the granddaughter, which is always, she cool, but I don't deal with it like that because her mom a little nuts to me, so they take the family. I don't see her.
Not the mama.
The only time
nuts.
she really gonna be like, man, that's my grandfather, is when she get like 12 or 13 and she go to school and they be like, man, your grandfather's big baller? That type of thing. Because right now, like I said, Lonzo visitation rights, I don't like that. That's not good for family.
Well, I mean, look, you've been married the entire time.
Yes.
You raised your sons in a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
Are you at all disappointed that they are having kids out of wedlock?
I'm not even disappointed at that because at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. And like I said they would never do that. But my boys can also be lucky and pick the right one. Now, the woman that Mello has, Anna, like her, love her. Anna is like, everybody's stuck on that thing like, oh, she's so old, he's so young. You don't hear about my son beating up her. She a woman. These other girls is pushing buttons to make these basketball players go crazy, and now they beating them and strangling them and all that, and they losing their whole career. I'd rather my son have an old person, but I kind of made Melo do that on the fact that he always played up 6 and 7 years, so he a little more older than what he is. So of course he's not gonna pick the girlfriend type from high school. He gonna try to gravitate to a woman. And that's why they in their 30s, 22, 23, you just want to go out, you want to pose and take your little Instagrams all this time. She come with her own followers and stuff like that, but every time Melo need her to do something, she there. She ain't trying to go to the club. Melo got 4 dogs. She like dealing with the dogs, but she do whatever, always by his side. When he tore his wrist up, the dude GJ pushed him in a wheelchair. But when he tore his ankle up, that dude nowhere to be found because years have went by now. But in that room, that girl's still in there. And, she come over here and we got a great relationship with Anna. And she was like, I didn't know you was like that towards me because I was scared to come to you guys because, all they hear say that you hear that I'm a gold digger and I'm trying to do this and that. Melo, I don't have, whatever she need him, he need her to do, she get it done business-wise. She got him watching the news, all kind of stuff.
Well, she comes from a rich family.
No, this is the one I'm talking about, Anna. Now the other one, Jello, Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love her.
Okay.
I'm like, Jello, how many girls have you had where you go to their house? This is the only one that got her own spot in Beverly Hills.
Well, yeah,
everybody talking all this stuff. She business-fied. Her family like that.
Right. Her parents
own a strip club
on Sunset.
Yeah, they own some strip clubs or whatever. But she been used by a bunch of people. So what happens is her and Jello come together, and Jello she buy Jello stuff, got her own stuff. Everybody got to drive his cars, got to stay in his mansion. They ain't got nowhere to go.
She buy Jello stuff, about her own stuff. I'm just telling you what the daddies don't. I know y'all about to eat me up in the comments because y'all love some Jello ball, and I like them too. Don't get it twisted. We can like people and feel like they not right in everything. Y'all do it to me all the time. Yet y'all still return, and I appreciate it. But listen to me. I'm just telling you what the daddy said. Y'all hearing him say it. She buy Jello stuff. She buy her stuff. She got her own cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? She got her own money.
She do her own thing. So what people don't understand, they're going to be together. And what happened is my boys got that big ball of luck too, that you found the right one. It usually don't happen like that. So if you can get this.
It's not happening like that now.
I go back to Melo's girl. She ain't trying to go out every day. Been there, done that. Jello's girl, the same way. Everybody thinking she a gold digger and got a youngster. No, he said these other girls I'm dealing with have no sense. And they make a beautiful couple and the baby is beautiful. Got a nice look in this, but her mom talk business and they talk business and Jello about business. So this is the part I like. The girl Nikki said, I'm going to get me she had a Lamborghini Urus. She's driving that, the baby seat in the back. She says, it's too small. I got to get another ride. I think I'm going to get that Cullinan.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce Cullinan.
Royce, yeah.
I'm like, 2 weeks later, she get that. Not using my son's money, using her money.
Her own money, yeah.
But not just talking. Go get you a Rolls Royce Cullinan because you need a bigger family car for your man and your baby. That's why I let a girl, I'm like, man, they can say what they want about them, but I know what these folks is about. As time go by, you can kind of show yourself, and they've been around for a minute.
Yeah.
And for
So y'all just heard what he said, and I'm just trying to let y'all know what he said, what his own Diddy has said about her, talking about some. Let's get back over here. Now we gotta hop back over because, all right, he says, what he says, nobody was in my shoes, but everyone can paint their own picture of me. LOL, I paid for the most SHI in my life when I was with her. I don't know when y'all thought she was paid. Now, that's what he said now. Now, I'm just telling y'all what he said, okay? He says, I could wipe my own, as he says, she got to ask mommy and daddy or give up mileage. I watch the kids more than her, and I'm a grown man with my own SHI. I don't have to call her to conversate with my babies who can only say dada. Well, actually, one of them can't say dada because she barely got out. She just got out the womb, barely got out, okay? So she not saying that. Okay, so you're going to have to converse with her to see that baby. And unless y'all got a third party or something. So then he says, they'll be at the mansion soon. I'll see them the right way. Don't trip. Ha ha. And the way she talk and act, I'll leave again and again. Whoa! What you mean the way she talked and the way she act? What had happened? I ain't never been the dude to put up with no SHI. Well, see, what it's given is that you got with a BITCH that didn't need you but wanted you. And I'm just telling y'all what my thoughts are about the situation, okay? I'm just being honest, and y'all ain't gotta like it, and it's fine. But I feel like he got with a woman that didn't need him but wanted him, and when a BITCH got her own, she gonna talk that big talk with you. It's okay, because she's gonna remind you that she don't need you and that she wanted you, and you not gonna sit up here and treat her no any kind of way like some of these other girls that may not have it. So they gonna probably like, for a minute they're gonna put up with your ass child. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you couldn't take when she would talk, that big dog talk, and you start getting your feelings about it potentially. So you went and got somebody that needed you. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like in that financial realm. So anywho, she been preaching she want a co-parent, and she got older niggas who love her. So I freed her. LOL. But God forbid I say anything. Ha ha. Child, listen. Of course, there's more to this story, but child is a hoot and a holler. Ooh, somebody asked her, did you not cheat on her while she was pregnant and wait a month after she gave birth to leave her for another female, then to let said female disrespect the mother of your kids? Now, that right there is some real SHI, regardless of when and how he left or whatever the situation was. You let that woman sit right next to you on live and disrespect the mother of your children, and then to refer to her as a racist and everything else. I don't think that was cool. I don't think that was respectful at all. I just don't think that was nice. And we don't even much know that lady. We know Nikki, but we don't even much know that lady like that. So I just feel like if your relationship is already strained with your kids, I don't think that she should be allowed to come in and make it worse. You know what I'm saying? By saying the things that she's saying online. So if she's always with you, then Nikki ain't gonna want her child or her children around that woman. So I just, I don't think that was cool. So then somebody says, you ain't no better. Your kid's going to grow up and they going to see all of that. You effed up. You a effed up person. So he says, nah, that ain't how it went. Keep stripping. I guess he's telling the person to keep stripping, but at the end of the day, sir, that is how it went, because that's what we saw. She got online. She did an IG story. She talked about how Nikki was a racist, this, that, and the other. And she said, I don't care what nobody say, that lady's family's racist. But how do you know when you haven't really had a conversation with her? I saw, let me just say this. I have not gotten that vibe from Nikki. Now, what y'all got is what y'all got, but I haven't gotten no racist vibe from Nikki as I have watched her on Love and Hip Hop. Now, I may have gotten like an elitist vibe, potentially. Maybe she had like she better than because she got money, but hell, a lot of y'all be doing that anyway. But I never got like a racist vibe from Nikki, okay? I haven't heard her say anything that was racist. In my personal, I don't recall ever seeing any of that happen with her and the black friends that she's had over on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, where they had to front her on something that she said out her mouth that came off as racist. Okay, I haven't seen any of that, so I don't know, but it is what it is. Okay, let's keep going. So this is where, of course, Nikki ends up going into his SHI. All right, Jello said it's time for him to speak. He's been wanting to get some stuff off his chest since all of that went down. But girl, listen, y'all gonna have to get it together. Y'all got these kids that y'all gotta raise and stuff. We want y'all to get all of this together. This is too much. And Nikki, we need you to wrap this situation up that you got over there with Mazy. I'm not going to say you being a home wrecker unless I learned that you really smashing that man. But for me, how I'm seeing the situation is that y'all both sleep trying to clout chase a little bit on or more so just make y'all exes mad. That's what I'm getting from both of y'all, okay? With Mazy and Nikki Baby, y'all are trying to make y'all exes jealous for some reason. And it's backfiring. It's not necessarily working. Okay, but y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. Y'all gonna do that anyway, because that's just how y'all is. But at the end of the day, I said what I said and felt how I felt. So feel free to feel how you feel. Just make sure that you being respectful with how you feel. Okay, period. It's down in the comments. But that's all I got. I just wanted to come to y'all, give y'all an update on LiAngelo Ball, Nikki Baby, and this Mazy situation that she got going on. Leave all of your thoughts and everything down below. I'm Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a praxis. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like ATL.